talking about my life in high school, which is a pretty good gauge for what the rest of my life will be like. Hopefully not, but true. And here I am in my leather jacket, which I do still wear, and I'm very proud of, and I will give to my child. God, I had some really strange relationships with girls in high school. They just seemed to come and go. I never really felt so close to the girls, and I'd just go out with them, and they were beautiful, really terrific girls, but now that I look back on it, they just weren't really there. One time, when I was walking my neighbor's dog, I used to do it for about something like $1 a day, and I returned the dog to his house. I found this, what I now realize is marijuana in his room, and it didn't taste very good, but I decided I'd eat it because I knew it was valuable and I might as well do something with it. But I didn't think I'd get stoned from just eating it. And then, I couldn't believe it. I came back into my room, and actually you become more stoned if you eat marijuana than if you smoke it, or so I found out. I went for a real trip. I must have eaten about, a nick or a dime. I knew my street language. It then dawned on me that I had to go to the opera that night. I was in a panic.
Wow.
I might not have seemed that way because I was so stoned, but I was really in a panic, trying to figure out, maybe I should say I was sick, but they would find out. How stoned was I? I couldn't tell.
Come on, sweetheart. We only have about 10 minutes.
I'll be ready in a minute, Buzz. I just have to put on my shoes and then I'll be on the way.
Okay, babe. Come on, Evan. It's time to go. Come on, kid. Let's go. You're not ready yet?
What's going on here? What's the matter, sweetheart? Don't you feel well? Are you okay?
Evan, are you all right?
I don't feel too. I'm not gonna go.
Evan, why can't you go to the opera? Are you really feeling sick? What do you think? Should I call Dr. Kosofsky?
I ate some marijuana.
Marijuana?
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 What do you mean you ate some marijuana? You took drugs! How dare you do a thing like that? You've put us out completely. We're supposed to go to the opera tonight, and now we have to stand.
I never thought a son of mine would do a thing like this to me.
Do you know what you've been doing to your father? Do you know what you're doing to me when you do a thing like that? How dare you? How dare you do that to your body?
I did.
Grass you'd like to have? Next you want to have cocaine and heroin?
This kid's going to be a dope addict.
He wants to go to fancy secondary schools.
I'll bet you he's been sniffing
He
cocaine.
wants to go to Ivy League colleges, he wants.
Do you think he has track marks? He's probably shooting heroin.
Let's go and look. Let me see your arm.
When I was little, I always used to get mugged, harassed, everything. But then I got pretty streetwise by the time I got older. I could pretty much go anywhere at any time, but you have to be aware in New York. You have to know what the neighborhood is like and how to avoid trouble. That's the most important thing. You always have to have your eyes open. I used to get harassed all the time. A kid once chased my brother down the street with a lead pipe. That was one of my earliest memories of getting mugged. I ran away. There were times in my life when I thought all I was just a workhorse, having to get up again and again. And what was it for? It was supposedly for me, but it certainly didn't feel that way. I felt like a slave. I might as well have been working the fields 12 hours a day. Oh well. Personally, I think they should start school at noon. I knew my age, I knew my station. I was a student at St. Anne's, but who was I really? Was I a partier? Was I a drug addict? Was I a good student? A bad student? I didn't really know. I had nothing to gauge myself with. I would often go to parties, meet stupid people I didn't know at all or care to know, drink lots of beers, smoke cigarettes. It was entertaining. I learned a lot about people from those experiences, but it certainly wasn't really worth my time. But it was fun. It was always something new. Getting my lighter out, smoking up a cig, having a good time with the fellas. You know.
While making a cake, we had more trouble than turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. And that hound road.
I used to also hang out with my friends, get turned on to weird drugs. They used to set me up with beers, doing whippets. I was really proud of myself. I suppose that's in fact only a couple of months ago I was doing that. Actually, I still do that, but...
Oh, yeah!
makes me think that actually maybe I haven't changed. I remember one time I felt really bummed out. I thought I was going a little bit crazy. I started eating walls. Then I decided that was it for me. I was gonna have to end it somehow. Over the roof I'd go. Oh! Luckily it was only one story down.
Combination 2 and I'll never make you blow. Cause it's a one call. The dread in a jam down. I say it's dread. I say it's dread. I say it's dread in a this time, yeah. I say it's dread. I say it's dread. I say it's dread in a this time, yeah. I say we can't get the work for do. I say we can't get the food to eat. So when I was a child, I used to run to the shop, even go buy penny bread. But now we dreading a jam down. But now we dreading a jam down. I say it dread. I say it dread. I say it dread in a jam down. I say it dread in a this time, yeah.